Hello everyone and welcome to the last episode of my party tonight. So the last part is going to be about the dies that I used, the Tasteful label dies, and the other set is the Ornate layers dies. So I'm going to go through them and show you some samples of both of them. So the first one we're going to do is the Tasteful labels dies. So I'll show you page they're on here. So they're on page 179. And there are those ones right there. So I'll show you, that's 179. I'll show you, I cut them all out just to show you what they look like all cut out. So there's a lot of different shapes. Some are really tiny, some are really big. And this is what the framelets look like. So some are bigger and some are smaller. And I'll show you some examples of what I used them with. So a few of the samples that I showed before that I used them with was this one, that one, and that one. So I made one, so these four ones that I had made, I used the stamps as background stamps, so I didn't use any paper at all besides white cardstock, because you can just put the label right on top of them and make them really pretty. So that's Beauty Abounds is what I used for that one. The second one I used is Forever Blossoms. And then I used the Forever Blossoms die just to cut out the little flower there. And that's the stamps that I used. Used Daisy Lane for this one. And the smile comes from the Daisy Lane set. And that's the Daisy Lane set there. And then I use the Timeless Tropics to make this card that says, "Rest and relax, you deserve it." And that's that stamp set. So I just quickly go through those four again just to show you. The friend one there is also from the Daisy Lane stamp set. Alright, so now we're going to go on the Ornate layer dies. I'm just going to move my stuff off before I bump it all on the floor. Alrighty. So these dies are on page 177. And these were the dies that we could order way before the book came out. So that's the one up in this corner here. And I'll show you them in bigger form because they're really hard to see in the book. So these are the cutouts of them. So there's two that just have kind of a pattern that you can cut out. So that one and this one here. The rest are kind of like labels. So that's all of them all cut out. They look a lot different when they're cut out than when you see them in the book. And I'll show you the label, or what they look like up close. So that's those ones there. And I'll show you some samples with those. I used the positive thoughts for this one. This one I showed before with using the background paper. And I used the positive thought stamp set. That's that one there. Now this one I use the whole, I use it as the label as a full frontal foreground of the whole card. So I put the stamp right on it, and that's the garden shed. And that's that one there. And this one's called Butterfly, or the stamp set's called Butterfly Wishes. And I just use the stamps, or yeah, the stamps as a background instead of using paper for this one. And Butterfly Wishes is that stamp set there. And then I did this one. And this is Butterfly Gala. Plus it has the paper that I used before in the background. So that's the, I'm going to mix up what each of the papers are. That's the, sorry about that. So that's the In Good Taste Designer Series paper. And that's using that stamp set there. So I use the punch with that one also. To get the two little butterflies, the big butterfly down here and then the little butterfly at the top. And the last card I did was this one here. And that's using the waterfront. And that one I use the trees as the background for that one. So I'll go through all of them and show them all to you again. And then we'll go through the 4 questions that I have. Alrighty, so there's that one there. That one. And that one there. Alrighty. I just wanted to go over a few things before I give you those last questions. I will be putting in an order in tomorrow, so if anybody wants to make an order, you can do it right off my Facebook website. It goes right into Stamping Up, and you can do an order right online there. You can also contact me by email, and I can put the order in for you. I do need all of your information to do that, your address, full name, phone number, Visa, MasterCard number, and so all of that information in order to put it through for you. I don't mind doing it. It's just if you feel that you would not like to give me all your information, then you can do it by yourself online. You just need a Visa or MasterCard to do that order. The other thing is there is 2 deals going on right now, and I have posted them on my Facebook page. The first one is you can get a free bundle if you become a demonstrator. So in order to become a demonstrator, it's $265. And then you get a free bundle on top of that. So that's a huge deal. So if you are making a order that large, I would suggest becoming a demonstrator. And if you don't want to stay a demonstrator, you don't have to stay a demonstrator. If you want to just try it out for a little bit, it just gives you a really big discount on the products you're buying. And this time that deal is huge. So you get extra free items, and when you get that, you get the extra free bundle. Plus you get, I believe it's $45 of free products. I don't have my list in front of me that tells me exactly the amount. But the free bundle is huge. So I just wanted to suggest that if anybody's interested in that, that's going on right now. The other huge deal, or the huge thing that's coming or being done right now, is that we have new adhesive. So I just wanted to let people know about that. So we used to have a thing called snail. We also used to have a thing called, and I can't think of what it's called. Just let me look. Fast Fuse. So both of those are gone. And now we have something called Stampin' Seal. And we have a Stampin' Seal Plus. So the Stampin' Seal Plus is for like 3D projects you're trying to put together. The Stampin' Seal is for your regular paper crafting projects. I'm putting in orders for them. A lot of people have said they're really great and they really like them. So I'm putting orders in for them and we'll be getting them. But I just wanted to let everybody know that those are 2 new products that we have in our book. And I think that's about it. So the 4 questions I have, so let me grab the note here. Alrighty. So the 4 questions I have is, name 3 types of boxes offered in the new catalog. The next one is, what are the 2 new adhesives offered in the new catalog? Which I just went over, so you should know what those are called. The 3rd question is, name one of the new background stamps. And the 4th question is, how many different size clear blocks are there? So I'll write those in the comments on my page, and you can get back to me with those by 9 o'clock tonight. And if you want to order, I need the orders by tomorrow, but if you put in an order this evening, I can give you some extra tickets for the prizes. I'm not even sure how many prizes I'm giving out. I just wanted to know how many people were going to do the participate in the scavenger hunt. So I kept a bunch of different things out. So I'm gonna have to see how many people do the scavenger hunt by 9 o'clock, and then I will let people know by 9 o'clock who has. I will write it up on my Facebook business page. I will write that up, and I'll put who won, and if they want to have a stamp set, or if they'd rather have a package of cards instead of the stamp set, I can give them that instead. So some people they'd rather have cards than they'd rather have a stamp set. So it's up to them. Anyways, so you'll get back to everybody around 9 o'clock, and let me know if you want to put in an order. It was so fun doing this party with you. Thanks a lot. Bye.